On your radical, so I want to give you an update on Weber State football. And first off, the update on Abraham Williams, he'll be an NFL superstar, no doubt in my mind. So the reason he didn't play last week, he got a concussion right off the get. Because I couldn't figure out and I couldn't find out. Well, I got the lowdown. So this team, Weber State football, they'll be fine. That loss was a fluke ass. Should have never happened to Lamar, but it happened. Thompson's never missed an extra point in his career. It was fluky as hell. Nothing went right. They'll be fine. So they got tons of athletes on this team. They got to put it together, and hopefully they will, So I want to talk some history of Weber State football. I don't ever give enough, and I thought about this today, and I'm like, you're an ass, Blanch. I don't ever talk enough about Cameron Higgins. Cameron Higgins and that team with the greatest player who ever played here, Trevyn Smith, and Tim, Mr. Irrelevant. Fuck, that team was badass at 2007, 2008. You know what kind of numbers Cameron Higgins put up here? We were talking the greatest player in the history from Weber State in the NFL is Bob Pollard. He's in the Ring of Honor with Rashid and the Saints. Of course, Rashid is passing. Rashid Shaheed's the greatest player in the history of this team. 4 Big Sky championships. 4. The only interviews that are out there you'll ever find. Sure wasn't no fucking media around here. Not the Standard Examiner or KSL. Not even this side of, no, they're mine. And I know how to spot talent. Don't kid yourself. This team's got tons of it. Tons of it. But just because you have talent doesn't mean you win. There's a lot involved. Game day decisions, dynamic coaches. I mean, it's really a chess game in a game. Just because you got the best athletes and the best playing don't mean you win. You got to put it together. That's coaching. A lot of things go into it. But they'll be fine. I was just talking to who's fastly becoming the best player on this fucking team. Butler, but remember, their best offensive lineman's out. Up at Washington, hurt that ankle. That's one of your top 5 best players who ever played in the history of it. Just the highest paid nickelback in the history of the NFL. Yeah. So I don't talk enough about it. That's a badass there, John Williams. Oh boy. So he's playing for the Vikings. Pettis, Jay Hill and his. Those are the best players that ever played here. The Jay Hill group. And so I can tell it goes, man. So Vi hurt that ankle. He's out. That's the best offensive lineman on this team. He'll be back. Where in the hell did you get this thing?
I have someone that wants to buy it for $1,000.
Oh yeah, let's go.
So anyway, so that lost the mark. Sting? You think? What a fucking blow. But it isn't like this team isn't loaded with fucking talent. Now, I'm a big fan of Everett's, the South Carolina athlete. I don't know why he didn't play a lot. I'm a big believer that you put your best athletes on the field. Fuck, that guy's so fucking athletic. It's unbelievable. But anyway, we'll see how it all shakes out. But Big Sky football's no fucking joke. I'm telling you. The best cup secret in thick. Who's the greatest Big Sky player in the history of the Big Sky while he played in the Big Sky? Oh, I'd give it to Cooper Kupp. He did at Eastern. Oh, fuck, look his numbers up. But I don't talk enough about, I talk constantly about my favorite player who ever played here. Well, that's Rashid Shaheed now, but before it was Trevyn Smith. I love that fucking player. I think he would have been mega superstar in the NFL. But I don't talk enough about Cameron Higgins. His name belongs up there. Of course, Rashid's will be up there. Jonah Williams belongs up there. TJ's belongs up there. Both of them. And Opeta. Jay Hill's gone. Sadly. What he did here turned around the culture that was here. It's the same with basketball. Just because you have great fucking players, we just had this conversation. I'm friends with Dylan Jones. And what a great fucking player. You know, I promoted him heavily, but just because you have great players, you got to put it together. One thing this culture in this sports athletic department of Weber State has forgot how to do. They forgot how to do one thing: win. You know, I go back to that great. McBride was a hell of a coach. Do not kid yourself. You know, and that 2007-18, like I said, Trevyn Smith, fuck. How many fucking touchdowns he had while he was here? Oh my God. I think he had around 50. I mean, 5,000 fucking 5,000 all-purpose. You know, I'm a huge fan of Josh Davis's here, first 2 years, but he got hurt and he never, you know, the death rug that was here. I mean, what a great fucking player. Of course, the great Adam Rodriguez. All those guys in that 4-year period. In 20, I mean, that fluke that they lost to James Madison, they should have won the national championship. Fuck, that's just bad luck there. But this team will bounce. They'll be fine. They play a, you know, very weak team. They got put at 84, you know. I'm not even really going to evaluate much of that game. I'm not going to put a lot of weight into that game. Really, I'm not going to put a lot of weight into any of these early games. Even the Portland State, I don't put much weight into it. You know, even though it's a Big Sky win, it's Portland State, whose defense is, I mean, come on, it's the Big Sky. You got Montana, you got Montana State. Fuck. Idaho's the best fucking team, I think, and I said that before the season. And so, you know, we're all gung-ho watching Idaho. Because, you know, we're huge fans of, well, I am. Abraham Williams is my favorite. And so, but he didn't play. He'll play Saturday. Bust one, Abe. You know, and there's Butler and Abe at West High School right here. You know, Abe was the quarterback. Butler was the tailback. They ran that wing. I think Abe maybe threw 8 back. By the way, you know, Noah Kajar's here. Well, you're talking his dad, one of the top, probably 5 high school football coaches in the country. My nephew, Brent, that badass defensive player of the year, Blanch, linebacker, he's on his Mormon mission. He's going to play here next year. And he's so fucking good. Do not kid yourself. And we're talking in the Blanch family. You want to talk a family of fucking athletes. I think he's the best one. Maybe ever. So, anyway, I don't talk enough about the Cameron Higgins. Fuck, what a quarterback. Oh, that team was so fun, wasn't it? Fuck, I love watching Trevyn Smith run. Fuck, he'd cut, he'd jig, he'd fucking go. And if he didn't, he'd just bowl you over. He died in a jail cell, you do know that. Beat to death. His story is so fucking horrific, and it really pisses me off. What Jay Hill did here, the Jay Hill's gone. By the way, we love Collins down there. He's awesome. How about Jack Kelly? Fuck. Forget about it. Jack Kelly playing the NFL. You know, the BMX bike rider. Yeah, that's him. So we have to hold our nose and root for BYU. Jay Hill's defenses are doing the same thing. Jay Hill's fucking best coach I ever fucking saw, ever in my life. It's football. Well, maybe even basketball, you know. I don't know. We had some great coaches here. Phil Johnson, Dick Motta, Ron Baglin, New McCarthy. But football-wise, Jay Hill, and more Jay Hill. But they've got to turn this around. Just because you have the best fucking... This team's loaded with athletes. They got fucking tons of fucking athletes. You know, they're loaded. Just because you have the best athletes does not mean you fucking win. It's a cultural thing. And so, anyway, so I wanted to get this up. They'll bounce Saturday down there. I mean, they're playing that team. So I'm not going to put much weight into that. I'm really interested in what Abe's going to do up at. I mean, he was the leading tackler in the first 2 games. You know, I always thought he'd be a wide receiver. Of course, I thought that of Everett, too, here. But, I mean, it was Jay Hill. Come on. He's going to take the best athletes and put them in defense. Of course he's going to. He's Jay Hill. But Jay Hill left. It's a different animal here now. You know, sports comes down to fucking, I'm telling you, game time fucking decisions on the field. Fuck, it's a chess game. I don't give a fuck what great athletes you got. Winning's a tough fucking gig. It's a thing that has to be developed. in the mindset of coaches, in the mindset of players, in the mindset of fucking the whole culture. You know, I really think the next few games are going to set the tone culturally for Weber State football. I mean, the McNeese State team here. That's the game I'll put the fucking weight in. You know, what's his name from Montana? He's the quarterback there now. Don't kid yourself. They're going to come in here fucking ready. I'll guarantee they come in here ready. You know, I think that's homecoming. By the way, I have this poster. I'll post a picture of it. And I told Weber State, I'll trade you for a fucking car. A new, fuck, it's worth more than that. It's worth you'll never find another one. It's the poster from when that stadium right there that I just walked out of was brand new in 1953, but they didn't put any bleachers there till 55. That's the homecoming original poster. That's it. Fuck, one of one. Like I said, I'll trade you, but fuck, they ain't gonna do nothing for me around here. They fucking hate me. You know, I just saved their school of fucking business, do all their fucking dirt. Well, you know, and the reason I'm here, I got cancer. You do know that. I got leukemia in 2011. I'd be in Europe, teaching. I'm born and raised here. And I always liked Weber State football. Who don't? Big Sky football's awesome. It's the best kept secret, and the tickets prices are reasonable. The stadium's beautiful. Fucking great athletes, competitive as fuck. It's so fucking good. You know, so is basketball, Big Sky basketball. It's incredible. You know, so, and by the way, I don't want to see Weber leave the Big Sky. Stay. I mean, I hope Montana State stay. They stay. You know, they need to all stay. You know, and well, you can't go to the NFL. Oh, fuck. We have 6 players in the NFL for one fucking team. And by the way, who called out Rashid? I still say Rashid's going to be the MVP this year, making the league minimum. What? We'll see. All right. Go Abraham Saturday. I was wondering why I didn't play. I got the lowdown because you can't get no information from fucking nobody around here. Nobody knows Jack. Oh, I can get it. So he got a concussion, I guess. He wanted to play and they wouldn't let him, but he'll be fine. You know, we'll see what he does on Saturday. He'll be in the NFL. He's a 4-3 guy. Stan Toone